Hello, welcome to the show. We've got the grand final this week. The Cowboys went down to the Eels last week. I thought it was an NFL game at times, to be fair. But I thought the better team won in the end. I thought the Eels were willing to be better for longer. They stayed in the fight. As for the other game, interesting moment in the other game, I thought. The Rabbitohs mentally going into halftime were just broken by that try from To'o on the stroke of halftime. I thought...
Yeah.
To do everything so well in the first half, they really front-loaded a lot of their effort, and they went after Penrith, and then just have that try at the end just broke them, I thought. What do you think of the two games?
I was stoked with the Parramatta game. The first half, I was thinking, what's doing? I wasn't angry. I was more so disappointed that they were playing like that when you know they could play better. They obviously showed it in the second half. There was a couple unlucky calls there, I will admit. They were both forward, in my opinion. But you got to play to the whistle. And after the Mitch Moses pass, the Cowboys' outside backs kind of just gave up, expecting the ref to blow the whistle, and they let the play right through. As for the Penrith Bunnies game, you thought that the Bunnies would rup for that game after the first 15, 20 minutes, and I thought Latrell did go missing after Leota put that shot on him.
Yeah,
but you can't put it all on him. I think that they should have been a little bit more in that game.
I thought they just gassed out.
Yeah.
I think they put a lot of energy into their first half, especially their first 30 minutes, and they looked really good. But that try on halftime, just mentally sit in the sheds knowing that you've done so much good work and it's 12-all, will just make it so hard to come back from that, I think. And people say, you reset in the second half. I just think they were gone. From then on, you watch the rest of the game, just there was no energy, no intent from them.
Yeah.
Tries on halftime really, really hurt. Really hurt. Can change your whole mentality. Yeah. We had the Daily M's. Interesting about the Daily M's, I will say. For my whole life, I thought it was just based purely on points. That's it. It's not. And I don't know why it's not, but it is not based purely on points. What do you think of some of the decisions here in the Team of the Year, and what do you make of the night?
All right. I thought the night was really good. I enjoyed when Nico and the Hammer got up and were doing that Indigenous dance. That was cool. But there was a couple of selections there, like Payne Haas.
That's a good one.
And Alex Johnson. Although he has won the Ken Irving and scored 30 tries in back-to-back seasons, but I was with you there in thinking that it was based if you polled, then that's the Team of the Year. That's the Dally M Team of the Year.
Yeah.
The Dally M Player of the Year is the person who polls the most, not the player who people think had the best year, or vote in the best player or whatever.
I think Payne Haas and Viliame Kikau have won their 2 awards on reputation alone.
Yeah.
I think they were not... Viliame Kikau was not the best back row this year. I don't think...
No. I think there's 3-4 back rows that had better years than him.
Yeah, I was surprised Nenai got his one. I think it's well-deserved. I think he was very, very good, consistent. But I can't believe... Especially Isaiah Papali'i. I know a lot of talk about Sean Lane. I think Sean Lane's had a really good back end of the year. I don't know about his front end of the year was as good. Isaiah Papali'i's been very consistent. I had a look for Viliame Kikau, right? Isaiah Papali'i and Sean Lane beat Viliame Kikau, at least one of them, in every statistical category, apart from missed tackles, penalties, errors, and offloads. Everything else, every single other statistical category, at least one of them beat Viliame Kikau. So I don't know how he's in that team, to be honest. Captain of the Year, that does a bit strange to me as well. Isaiah Yeo, he had a very good year. Don't know how you vote on that. He's a co-captain for one.
Yeah.
That's James Tedesco for me.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, James Tedesco. Although Isaiah, he did. His team did win the minor premiership, but you can't just... I think James Tedesco is just a better captain.
So then, if we're going off that, because people said, isn't Ivan Cleary the coach of the year? Because his team won the minor premiership and that. But should you just give that to that coach every year?
Yeah.
Because Craig Bellamy would have 15 fucking coaches of the year if that was the case. I think something has to be said about taking a worse team further. Like you saw James Tedesco last year. I'm not sure if he won Captain of the Year last year, but he was everything for the Roosters. They were broken, and he was the whole reason they made the 8. Right?
Yeah.
Is that not more impressive than your team finishing first in a good side that just beats everyone?
Well, that's similar to what happened this year. They were, 10th, 9th, 10th, 11th, back in the middle of the season. Then he's gone on a tear, and they're finished in the top 8.
Yeah, and you saw that reflected in the points tally. I think he ended up on 33 points. Ended up beating Ben Hunt, who a lot of people thought he would be the Clive Churchill.
Yeah.
The final medal tally was Nico Hines 38, James Tedesco 33, Ben Hunt 32, Scotty Drinkwater, Dylan Edwards are both on 23, Mitchell Moses 21, Daly Jerry Evans 21, Isaiah Yeo 20, Harry Grant 19, Cam Munster 19. Now, the reason I went on a deep dive about the Daily M counts was because I noticed Harry Grant finished above Api Coruscant, right? So I'm like, how doesn't he win? How doesn't he win Hooker of the Year? So then I thought maybe it's because of his suspension. He was suspended at the start of the year, but he only got 1 week. Now, the rules are if you get 1 multi-week suspension, you can't win the award. Or if you get 2 suspensions, but he only got 1 and it was a single week, so that wasn't it. So I went on a dig, and I found out this is the quote I took from the NRL website, which was it was a struggle to find this, but I found it. The Daily M Team of the Year recognises the best players in each position across the 25 rounds of the regular season. Since 2020, the NRL has named a full team from 1 through to 13. The judges vote on the best players in each position at regular intervals throughout the season. A further vote is conducted at the conclusion of the regular season. So the people that vote on the Daily M's just get together 5 times a year and just vote on who they think the best players are in every position. Now, that to me is why Viliami Kikau has won back row of the year.
Yeah.
Because is he having the best season? No. But is he one of the best back rowers at the moment? Probably. So he probably tallies enough votes through that where a Sean Lane does collectively all these experts think Sean Lane is the best back rower in the comp? Probably not. So he probably doesn't tally as much.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And then to go on, it says the players who poll the highest number of votes in those positions are included in the Team of the Year, with one exception. The players who finish in the top 3 of the Daily M medal count automatically receive their position in the Team of the Year. So it's only the top 3. Only the top 3 count. The rest don't. To me, I think that's ridiculous. I think, why wouldn't you just use the Daily M count? I think it's the best metric we have. What do you think? Do you like this system, or do you think they should use the count?
I think they should. Well, it's called the Daily M Team of the Year.
Yeah.
And they're not counting their Daily M points towards the Daily M Team of the Year. It doesn't make any sense in my opinion. But yeah. I mean,
they're not even looking at it.
Yeah, whatever.
They're not even looking at it. It doesn't make any sense to me. But so next year, our Team of the Year is going to look pretty different. My Team of the Year would have been very different this year if Cobbo wouldn't have been in there.
Well, we did have Kikau and Johnson.
Don't go there.
But then I'm going to come out and say I came out and said they wouldn't have polled,
mate,
and that's my bad.
I had Johnson in my team, but anyway, I thought that was very interesting. We got a grand final this week, Battle of the West. It's probably going to be one of the biggest grand finals in recent memory, maybe even history. Like, these two teams, massive sides, rugby league heartland. I think we've got a question in our Q&A about the crowd size. I reckon we address that now. What are you thinking crowd-wise here?
85.
Yep.
85,000.
I think it seats 84.5, but you always seem to creep over that mark. I think there's been 2 crowds over that mark. I think we see 85 as well. I think we hit that 85. And I reckon it's going to be pumping. There will not be a spare seat in the house. I don't even think the rain's going to keep them away. I think there's meant to be a bit of rain around.
I mean, we went to a grand final 2 years ago, and it was pouring down. What did we buy? We bought like 2 jumpers and a little poncho. Well, yeah, I did.
I sat in all its glory. Just let it rain. Let the heavens open. That was the Storm and Panthers grand final.
Yeah.
Crazy
when Storm won, yeah. No, I just can't do the
Panthers were
cold.
off in that grand final in the first half in the rain, so maybe a sign of things to come. let's get into this Q&A. I'm pumped for this grand final. Cowboys were not robbed. That's my last point on that last week. Cowboys were not robbed. If you say your team's robbed after a game, you are a loser. Let's go.
Unless you're the Tigers.
Yeah.
First question. Who is the unlikely player you think could pull off the moment of the game?
Unlikely is hard because they're all like really good players.
Yeah.
So unlikely player. You know what? I'm going to say Regan Campbell-Gillard.
Oh, okay.
I think he can... I'm tipping him to have a big game. Big game.
Yeah, look, I'm going to go someone else off the Panthers bench. I was umming and ahhing. But maybe Spencer Leniu. I think he played awesome in CS last week. And, he's in good form. So just got picked for, I think it was Samoa.
I'll tell you what, if Spencer Leniu has a big game, he's in big trouble.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Yeah.
Do you think Penrith could still win without Nathan Cleary?
A grand final? Maybe not, but I think they've proved throughout the year that they can win games.
Yeah. Well, yeah, grand final it's a different question. It would be a whole nother level of intensity. It'd be hard to say. I don't think so.
They'll miss his kicking game too much in a grand final, I think.
Yeah, for sure. Who do you guys want to win?
I have decided today that I will be going for the Panthers in the grand final.
You're a coward. I'm going for Parramatta, obviously. Is that even a question? That's disgusting.
Yeah.
I didn't even realise that till now.
Yeah, Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, gross. There's only one question that matters, mate. Can Eels do it?
Can the Eels do it?
Yes.
I think they can do it. Will they? I don't know. You talk it out. Can they win the grand final?
Yeah, look, it's possible. We've beat them. Well, I'm going to say once this year with Nathan Cleary because the other time, obviously, he was sent off. So we know we can. So it's just a matter of can we play to maybe the game plan? We have a game plan in set and stick to it. Just complete your sets and obviously the rest will come.
I think that win at Blue Bet is up there with one of the best wins I've watched live probably ever. I think they hadn't lost the Blue Bet in years. Yous were no hope going there. I think he's had 2 tries off some dodgy calls. I think there's that kick out knock on that they end up scoring off. And he just kept coming back, and he's won that game. And I think Ryan Madison was a big part of that. That's a great win.
Yeah, 100%. Score prediction.
I'm going to say the Panthers win 28-6.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Parramatta will be winning. And I'm going to say maybe 20 points to 14.
No, I can't see more than 3 tries from Para. I can't see more than 2 tries.
You're just a downer, mate. I don't even want to talk to you anymore. First time and any time try scorers.
I like that left edge closer to the ball though. I like Luai or Kikau. I like Kikau first.
Yeah, look, I like one of the wingers for Para. I'm going to go Sevo.
Sevo does not score.
Maybe he does. Dark horse for Clive Churchill.
Ooh, Regan Campbell-Gillard.
Ooh, but you reckon?
If they win.
Okay.
That's me dark horse. If Para win, it'll be on the back of him. He's at like $34. I've liked him all week, to be honest. I will be getting on that too.
Maybe Ryan Madison.
Off the bench?
Off the bench, yeah. He'll come on maybe 20, 30 minutes, play the rest of the game, score a try, make about 40 tackles, run 150 metres.
How many minutes do you reckon Nathan Brown gets? Hasn't played in a while.
20 or 30. He'll come on for one of the front rowers, play in the middle until they have a rest. Maybe 10 minutes of each half. Give Junior Paulo a rest in that time. And yeah.
He's in the team for one reason.
Yeah.
He's in the team for one reason. And that is to just absolutely smash Nathan Cleary anytime he gets the ball.
Yeah. Well, I'm okay with that. I'm alright with that. I think he should have been picked over someone else, but we'll get to
A
that.
lot of people are saying that that's bad. You can do that legally. Like, it doesn't have to be illegal.
Yeah.
You just need to smash him, hurt him, like make him not want to get the ball.
Yeah. Like if he runs the ball to the line,
Yep.
like that's all right. You obviously nothing late because that's no good. But if a half runs and digs into the line, you can shot him.
I'm not saying like take his head off and take him out of the game. I'm saying you hurt him. If you've played the game, you know you can hurt people without being illegal. Like tackles hurt, you sting your shoulder in, you fucking lay on him, you stay on him, and you just make him get off the ground constantly.
Yeah. Make it hard for him.
Yep.
Like make him not want to do what they're doing.
They got to do that to win.
Yeah. Let's see. Lane will win Churchill. I don't think so.
Oh, he'd have to have a huge game.
Yeah. Are you putting any bets on? If so, what are they?
Yeah, I like I'll give you one. I like Luai anytime. Panthers -8.5 and Para under 14.5.
Oh, what's that paying?
Yeah. I think it was 6.50.
Alright, well, I've just got a nice basic one. Sevo anytime's paying $2.35. So I don't like
that at all.
I don't like you not liking it.
Does Wonga drop under over 1.5 bombs?
It'll drop over 1.5. He'll drop to at least 2.
Well, then they lose. They lose because Panthers don't waste that kind of shit. He drops 2 bombs from 20 out. That's 2 tries.
All right, under 1.5. Why Paris so dumb with putting Arthur on the bench? I honestly don't know.
It's got to be because they're worried one of their halves will go down. Has to be.
Hold on.
Because he doesn't get on the field otherwise.
We saw last week when Mitch Moses did get the knock and went off for the 15 minutes. They were hopeless anyway. Like, even with Jake Arthur on the field. Pardon me.
Oh, was that last week or the week before? The Panthers. Didn't go off against the Cowboys.
Yeah, he did.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Nah, he didn't go off against the Cowboys.
Oh, he went off against the Raiders.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so they were pretty woeful there. You'd rather someone that can like ball play, you can put in at the 6 and then move Dill Brown to the 7. Like Bryce Cartwright was all right because at least you can chuck him in. He can play in the middle or on the edge. Like with Jake Arthur, he's just a half. You can only play him in the halves. You can't put him in the middle of the park.
So he's played 18 games.
Who?
Jake
Mitch.
Arthur.
Oh, Jake Arthur. Yep.
Yeah, he's played 18 games. He's won 3 that he's played more than 20 minutes in. He's won 3 games.
He's just not the go. Like Bryce Cartwright, I would 100% way rather. Like with the Panthers, they got Jamin Salmon, but they can play him at lock. Like he's not that bad in the middle. But with Jake Arthur, you can only play him in the halves. I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think you waste the bench spot because he doesn't get on the field if one of them doesn't go down.
Yeah,
I would have played Bryce Cartwright.
100%. 100%.
And if you're really, really desperate, Ryan Madison's a half, man. Like, he come through in the halves. He's got great ball skills. I think he put Regan Campbell-Gillard over last week and maybe Junior Paulo the week before.
With a face ball.
Yeah. He can play, man. He can play.
Yeah. Honest, and he's a good defender too.
Yeah.
Also, here we go. Do you think Brown will come purely on to cause some biff and distract the Penrith players?
Maybe not. I don't think he's out there just to be a thug, but he's definitely out there to make it hard. Like things will happen around him early.
Right? Yeah. Oh, what? Nathan Brown.
Yeah, as soon as he gets on, things will happen around him.
Yeah.
As soon as he gets
on. I'm with you. I thought you meant early in the game. I was like, oh.
Oh, no, I don't know if he'll start. I think Madison goes back to the bench as well. He's been named to start. I think he'll start off the bench again.
Who's
I think
on
they've been doing that
Nakora?
constantly. Yeah, I think they've been doing that
Come
constantly.
on.
I'm worried about Nakora too.
He was lazy as last week.
He
and
was pretty bad.
Hopefully, and his first run, he knocked the ball on and he missed that big tackle on Cotter. Hopefully, they've gotten his ear. Well, yeah, he's just lazy out of market. Just didn't move. And then when they came back on the inside. Anyway, what was I talking about?
Next question.
All right. If Para lose, do you think BA gets sacked in the next 3 years?
No. Oh, next 3 years? Yeah, gone.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Mate,
Gone.
yeah. Next
They'll-
three.
They'll miss the 8 next year.
Oh,
Yeah, they won't make the 8.
well, they're losing Reid Marnie, Azea Papali'i. Azea.
Gone.
Okay. I hope not, but anyway. Campbell Gillard or James Fisher-Harris?
James, I'm a James Fisher-Harris man.
Yeah.
But Regan's had a really good semi-final series, and he hates Penrith. He could just be a guy. He could be a guy that could break this game open.
Mate, I hope he does. I hope he scores a hat-trick.
And in the first week they played him, he was really good. His first half was unbelievable. He put power on his back.
Yeah. And Penrith do go after him. And he takes him on. He
Just
takes him
keeps
head
coming.
on.
Keeps coming. I've never seen a bloke be shotted more times, though, than in that first week, and just keep going.
Oh, mate,
He was belted constantly.
have you ever been belted like that? It hurts.
Yeah. It sucks.
Here we go. If the Eels win, who will be the one to win it for them?
Regan Campbell Gillard.
You don't think any halves or King
No,
Cuthbert?
I think it's all about the middles. It's all about the middles. I think they've just got that second half where they just attack with their defence and then just kept completing, kept turning the ball over. If they win, it's going to be like 14-12 or something. It's going to be real low scoring. I think it's just about the middles.
All right, I'm going to go
Maybe
with
even
Cuthbert.
8-6 or something. Like if they win, it's got to be real tight.
I hope so. Alrighty. Do you think the pure want and effort by Para to win the GF could be enough to win?
I don't think it will be enough, no, because you think Penrith are going to want it as much. I think you need more than that, than just the want to win.
Yeah. And that's all the grand final questions. Into the regular questions then, are we?
Yep.
Alrighty. Let's see. Oh, Jesus Christ. Should the NRL make an 18th ring for Taylor May if Panthers win? That's another grand final question.
No.
No. Yeah, me neither. Screw Taylor May. He's no good.
Oh, someone might give it to him. Like they do that sometimes. But if
Charlie
Steve Price doesn't get a custom ring for him, like why should Taylor May?
Yeah. Thoughts on where you guys think Para will come next year on the ladder?
I think they'll miss the 8. Especially if they lose the grand final. If they win the grand final, I still think they'll be the worst premiers we've seen. They won't finish top 4. There's no hope. House on, they don't finish top 4.
I know what, I hope they finish top. Well, I hope they finish top 4. I hope that they finish first now. You owe me your house if they finish first.
Yeah, okay.
Here we go. Not about the grand final, but what if the prelims are played in Queensland? If the grand final's in Sydney and
I saw this one. No,
not a chance.
No chance. What? You need the advantage for finishing in the top 4. I will say this though. When I saw this question, I thought about it, and I thought, how about the second week of the semi? No one gets home ground. No one gets home ground. You solidify that top 2. So top 2 get the home ground advantage. If the 3 and 4 want home ground advantage, they've got to win week 1, and then they get the prelim at home. No one gets home ground advantage for week 2, and you just predetermine the venues.
Okay. Well, predetermined. What if that predetermined venue is your home ground?
Okay, well, then you take it somewhere else. Don't predetermine them. No home ground advantage for week 2. You got to go win it. Both teams have just got to go win it.
That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Should Parramatta consider looking for a long-term replacement for Reid in the UK? No.
I think there's plenty here. There's plenty going around here.
Like the comp in the UK, like it is miles behind the NRL. Even like Queensland Cup or New South Wales Cup, that's probably better branded footy than over in the UK. UK, it's pretty much they're all pretty much thugs.
I will say, a lot of people jump to, there's not a lot of talent in the NRL, like outside of like the main teams. But Ruben Cotter was sitting in virtually reserves last year, could hardly get a spot, and now he's one of the premier front rowers going around. So, go find it. Go find it. He was running around as a hooker. Someone could have signed him last year.
Yeah. Well, and you got to think, Nico Hines 2 years ago was playing Queensland Cup.
Exactly.
2 years ago, he was a backup fullback. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So there you go. Do you think if they think Cows made it, would they have a better or worse chance of beating Penrith?
Or a little worse.
Worse.
I think they would be a little worse. They'd be a bigger outsiders than Para, I'd say. What are Para right now? Para 310.
310.
You could see the Cowboys around 350.
Yeah, that's
Especially
fair.
coming down to Sydney, it'll be obviously a big Penrith crowd.
Yeah. Oh, it's hard to say like if they'd have a better or worse chance because I don't know.
Hang on, it depends. If we say we beat Para by 30, maybe we come in a little bit. But if we squeeze home against you, I think we're bigger outsiders.
Well, and I don't think Cowboys. Have you guys played Penrith this year?
Yeah, we played them twice. We beat them once when they had no one, and they beat us at home 22-0 or something.
How long ago was that?
That was
that early in the year or kind of towards
probably
the middle?
around round 10, something like that.
Okay, so it's been a little while. So it's just hard to say. Do you rate Nico over Nathan?
No.
Yeah, no. There's no chance.
So, if no halfback finishes in top 3 for Daily M, right?
Mm-hmm.
No Ben Hunt, no Nico Hines. Does Nathan Cleary win halfback of the year?
No, well, he was suspended.
But that's a flaw in the plan. Oh, was he suspended twice? Oh,
He suspended for 5 weeks.
He got a multi-week, so he can't win it.
Yeah, so he couldn't have won it.
So who wins it? Who's the best halfback in the comp other than Nathan Cleary? If no one finishes in top 3.
Oh, Mitch Moses.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Mitch Moses. I've been a fan of him for a while.
I think he's the best. I think he's top 5 maybe.
Well, if you can throw the ball forward and back, you're a gun. You're a gun.
You gotta let that go. Stop living in the past, mate. Honestly.
All right,
Seriously.
what's next?
The top 3 best grand finals ever.
Oh, that's tough. Well, 2015's up there. I really like 2014 as well. I'll tell you what, that run, 2014, 15, 16, they're 3 really good grand finals. I won't say they're the best, but 2014, 2015, I really, really enjoyed. South's breaking the drought, and obviously Cowboys, that'll go down as one of the better ones ever. Anything else come to mind?
I honestly have no favourite grand finals. I'm not invested in any of them. Well, I was in 2009, but we got done.
You got smashed. That Moi Moi try, I watched it this morning. That's gone. I also watched another try in the 2002 grand final, Warriors-Roosters. Warriors hit the lead just after half-time. Stacey Jones was a great try.
You know what? I saw that one too.
Try.
That was really good. That was really good.
And then they go on to lose like 32-8 or something. 32-10.
Oh.
Something like that.
That hurts.
Yep.
That hurts. Let's see here. Does Lightning McQueen need car or life insurance?
I saw this too. If he drives on these roads in Australia, he better have a green slip, or the law's coming for him.
What about comprehensive?
Nah, he's pretty safe. Does he get in too many pranks in the Cars movies?
Well, the first Cars movie, he got stuck in wiring off a light post.
Well, then, yeah, comprehensive.
He needs comprehensive.
And he's paying extra for a license out here.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. Man, it's crazy how much we have to spend to get our cars just working on the road.
Oh, I've got Rego next week. Stop it.
I've got Rego in about 1.5 months.
We're setting up a GoFundMe for our Regos. Just so you know. So
Yeah, if anyone...
just donate.
I'll change teams for Rego. Who's your favourite player?
This changes every year. I'll go Cotter now.
Cotter? I'm going King Gutho. Never changes. Mine never changes.
Okay.
That's all the questions we've got for the Q&A.
All right. Here we go. Give me the winner. The margin. So 1 to 12 or 13 plus.
Okay.
First try scorer and man of the match.
Alrighty, so the winner is obviously going to be Parramatta. I hope, fingers crossed. 1 to 12. Will be 1 to 12. Easy. First try scorer. You know what? Penasini's been on a bit of a tear at the first try scorer lately. I'm going to go Penasini. And man of the match has to be Gutho. The king.
That'd be nice.
I'll
I'll go Panthers. I'll say they win 13 plus. Sorry. I'm going to stick with Kikau, first try scorer.
Okay.
Can we leave Cleary out? Because Cleary's the odds on. Well, I'm not picking Cleary because that's just boring. Okay, I pick someone else other than Cleary. I'm going to say Luai. wins Clive Churchill. Cleary at $3. If he goes back to back, it's only the third time ever. I think Norm Proven done it, Brett Kenny done it, and no one's done it for like 30 or 40 years, something like that. So I think kick out Cleary's the obvious favourite.
Yep.
Leaving him out, I'm going to say Luai.
No,
That would be probably the worst case scenario if he.
I hope he goes missing, Luai, and Kickow, and Nathan.
Did you see what he said to Para?
I saw, and I'm thinking, I was just like, you know what? Now I hope he's fucking lose.
Okay, I've got a bet for you
Okay.
before we wrap up. End
Yep.
on a bet. Have you seen that TikTok dance?
Oh no.
The one that's like, oh, it's a TikTok dance anyway. It goes for about 10 seconds. If Para beat Penrith 13 plus, I'll do it. If Penrith beat Para 13 plus, you got to do it on my channel.
Well, hold on. Penrith are favourites, so give me a couple of extra point buffer. 16 plus.
All right, I'll go 15.5. So then I get the 16 if they win by 16.
Hold on, no, we'll go.
No, I'm not going 16.5 because then that's got to get to me to 18.
Oh, well, that's only 2 points extra. The line is literally 8.5 points.
I want 15.5.
Maybe halfway, 16.5. Sure.
I'm not, that's the point I don't want. 15.5. Back your team, mate.
Come
Back your
on.
team.
All right, I'll back him. Yeah. All right, go on.
All right, that TikTok dance, full serious. It's like only 10 seconds.
Oh, mate, what is it?
I'll show you after the clip. I'll show you the clip after.
All right.
All right, that's it. In all seriousness, though, I do wish you good luck. It is a good thing to win a grand final. I would know. As for everyone else, if you're a Penrith fan, enjoy it. If you're a Para fan, enjoy it. It's going to be a great day. If you see us out there, come say hi. Denny, are you going to have a lot of beers or?
Well, it depends. No, it doesn't depend. If they lose, I'm going to be, drinking my sorrows away. If they win, I'll be happy and getting absolutely pissed.
Okay. All right. Enjoy the weekend, guys. Go the Panthers. Go the Panthers.
Well.